Hello everybody! Another Legends of Runeterra deck tech video. This time featuring a very aggro deck. It's called Face Away. That's what this deck. That's what my name is. It's the deck is from Ionia and Shadow Isles, and it is highly aggressive. If you look at the curve, like there's 1 drops, 2 drops, and 3 drops. And there's 3 Hecarims for late game. So let's go ahead and look at this, okay? What do you want to do with this deck? Well, you want to go face as fast as possible. I actually have like turn 4 kills with this deck. This deck can get really spicy. So if you want to beat up your opponent, then you definitely want to run this deck. Okay, so Ephemeral is the name of the game. There are a lot of Ephemeral units that when they attack, they die. But why they are so good is because they usually generate a lot of attack, okay? So, as you can see, Shadow Fiend is a 1 mana 4/3 Ephemeral. So, it's a 1 mana deal 4 damage to face if they can't block it, right? So, this is like the obvious definition of Ephemeral. However, since we're playing so many aggro cards, we want to combo them off, right? So, how do you combo with Ephemeral? Well, the best combo of Ephemeral is Shark Chariot. This shark is a 2 mana 3/1. And whenever you summon another Ephemeral ally attacking, you revive this attacking. So one of the best ways to do this is you can play this on turn 2, attack for 3. And then later turns, if you play more Ephemerals, then this comes back again. So it's like deal 3 damage and then deal 6 damage because the 3 from before, right? So sharks can deal super crazy amounts of damage. And the other type of shark is Silent Shadow Seer. This one is a 2 mana 3/1 Ephemeral, but also elusive. So this doesn't come back from the grave, but instead, she cannot be blocked because she's elusive. There's a bonus. When she attacks the Nexus, you get to create a copy of her. So she goes back to your hand if you can strike the Nexus down. So it's a different type of shark. Basically, you're running 6 different types of sharks. One comes back alive, and one goes back to your hand. And yeah, that's just really strong. And of course, why don't you want to buff your Ephemeral allies with Soul Shepherd, 2 mana 2/3 creature that whenever you summon an Ephemeral ally, it grants +1/+1. What this really reads is every time you summon Ephemeral, you deal 1 damage to face. And of course, this deck has a lot of Ephemeral units, such as the ones we said, and this one, Haunted Relic. Summon 3 Unleashed Spirits. So Unleashed Spirits are 1/1 Ephemerals. So there's basically 2 mana to deal 3 damage to face. You get 3 1/1s, right? But if you have a Soul Shepherd out, they're all 2/2s. If you have 2 Soul Shepherds, they're 3/3s, and they also bring back all your sharks. Do you see the synergy now? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. This deck can run the cards, obviously. So we run 3 Shadow Assassins, which are also elusive. They cannot be blocked, and they also draw a card. Zed is one of the most aggro champion ever. I don't think there is another champion that is 3 mana that can deal 6 damage, right? If Zed attacks and he's not blocked, it's 6 damage. The Shadow also attacks, right? Also, the Shadow counts as Ephemeral, which means, once again, you trigger all the stuff. Your Sharks comes back, it gets bigger, all the stuff, okay? And then Hecarim is our late game card. Hecarim is a 6 mana 4/6 that summons 2 Spectral Riders that are 3/2 Ephemerals. So once again, all those stuff. You usually just want to get Hecarim to end the game. And also Hecarim has a big fat body. He has 6 health, right? So doesn't get AoE down. Very strong. Okay, so that's the synergy. Now there's also more aggro cards they're running. First of all, we have Oblivious Islander. 1 mana 2/1, so very aggressive. It also grants an ally in your hand Ephemeral and reduces cost by 1. Usually how I play this card is I put it on a card that already has Ephemeral, so that you basically just reduce its cost by 1, yeah? But I could see, you know, maybe you want to go very aggro and reduce the cost of, say, Hecarim to 5, right? But just make sure that when you play Obvious Islander on a card that's not Ephemeral, that you win the game immediately, right? There's also Sparring Student. God damn it. There's also Sparring Student, which is a 1-drop that gets +1/+1 every time you summon an ally. And that works really well with Haunted Relic, works really well with Shark. This 1-drop can actually hit for like 4/4 as a 5/5 and stuff like that. And similarly to that is a Green Glade Duel, a 2 mana 2/1. that gets +1/+0 every time you summon an ally. So not +1/+1, but it doesn't matter because she's elusive. So she just goes face as well. So Student and Greenblade Duel work a lot with all these, you know, creatures you're summoning. And lastly, some tech cards that are important. We're running 3 Market Isles. This grants an ally +3/+3 in Ephemeral, but most importantly, this card is Burst. Reminds me of kind of like Power Overwhelming from Hearthstone, where you know, you play this to win the game. However, because this has Burst, you can just cast it on a unit that your opponent didn't block and just win the game, right? It's +3/+3. This is deal 3 damage to face. There's also one Glimpse Beyond, so that if you can't actually win with the face plan, you can actually use your ephemeral creatures. You can kill your own ephemeral creatures and draw 2 cards, and try and find stuff like Hecarim to kind of win the game that way, or like some elusive units. And finally, 3 Denies, because there are so much AoE in the game, okay? This deck will lose if you do not play well against something like Avalanche, right? The card that deals 2 damage to everything. There's also like Ruination, there's also like Lifesteal and stuff like that. So 3 Denies is very, very important. Once you're in the lead, just hold up 3 mana for Deny and just whack them until they die, because this deck is called Face Away. SMOrc Clap is what the name of the game is. And yeah, the big plus side of this deck is you just win games really, really fast. So you get to farm that MMR. Let's see some games. Give me the code. I just test if it works or not. Oh, you guys are not watching the stream to see if it works or not? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'll give you guys the code after this game. Okay, Shock Chariot, pretty good.
Check out these moves.
Okay.
Sweep the leg.
If you lose, you cut out this part. Yeah, but I will not lose. Does Amaz and loser make sense together in the same sentence? I don't think so. Okay, so opponent's playing some discard stuff. Oh, discard Flame Chompers. That's kind of annoying.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey!
Attacking with the 4/3, that's fine. Okay, so we want the student to attack this round, right? Okay, they're so sharp and perfect. So, let's go ahead and play a shark. That's always happening. Okay, these guys gets buffed. What does the lightning symbol stand for? It stands for a triggered ability.
Never play fair.
Katarina. Okay, Katarina doesn't really do anything here. And now we can just play the Shadow Fiend as well. Okay. And as you can see, this is turn 3. And we're already attacking for how much damage is this? We're attacking for 14 damage. That's kind of ridiculous. Little silly. Oh, shit. Opponent is taking it. Alright. Seems like opponent is a little aggro too then. So the worst that can happen is
They should be.
Katarina. So opponent replays Katarina, and then attacks me again, right? So that could be a bit spooky. So in order to combat that,
Focus. Focus.
I think we should just block here. Don't want to take too much damage here.
Violence solves everything.
So we're 12. We'll play Soul Shepherd here.
Does death follow me or peace? Never play fair.
Alright, opponent's replaying Cat. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna just play Haunted Relic here. I think this is fine. Just don't want to die. And now, of course, they're 2/2s because Soul Shepherd, I can block the 4/2. Very nice.
Only fools hesitate.
If I just play the Shark, then it might be a bit dangerous. Because then Chompers can, like, you know, grab the duel and stuff like that. So, this is okay. Okay, Katarina goes away. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll play Zed.
Without a sound.
And then we should be good. Zana Urchin. What is the discard? The discard is +1 attack for all creatures. Okay. So, if we attack with everything here, we get a shock. And we get a okay, so there's two options here. We can either just attack with everything and just go YOLO with Mark the Isles. The other option is to play the Shark. Both of the options are pretty good, honestly. Although Shark does play around, Shark doesn't play around anything, honestly. No, this is fine.
They follow the wrong master.
Full speed ahead.
I have many fears.
This is fine. Because now the elusive is 5 damage, and we can hold this to protect whatever he does. So maybe like 3 mana deal 3 is a card here. Okay, deal 2, as you can see. Okay, cool. So we'll save our guy. +3/+3. Beautiful. And there you go. Very good. Go face. Okay. This looks better already. We're going first, eh? Okay. This hand looks so much better. Come on. Okay, so once again, we'll give this ephemeral guy. Reduce the cost by 1. It's already an ephemeral.
It's all in the wrist, see?
Boom. 2. Zed, okay. Opponent is playing Ionia and Noxus, so no AoEs. We can just do the move that gives us the most damage. Which is probably established Zed, honestly.
Think you're fast? Cute.
When you stun or recall unit, grant me +2/+0. Okay, that's kind of spooky.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
And this is permanently, right? Yeah, it is. Fae Blade Twirler.
Try to keep up.
It's a pretty good card.
Your ancestors await.
Okay, yeah, so Zed deals the most damage currently. Or another option is, oh wow, this is actually really strong. Alright, so we're gonna duel instead. We have a very strong turn here.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
This sets up better because we can play Zed on turn 5. Kill a unit with 3 or less power. Okay, that's good. Okay. So if we play Zed, that would have been pretty bad for us. Yep, so we can do this.
Oh, hello there.
Reduce again.
I have unfinished business.
Okay. Let's go and attack here. Feels good. Opponent's at 7 and turn 3. Glimpse beyond.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall?
Alright, Yasuo is a little scary here.
Does death follow me or peace?
Because opponent could place a roar card,
Never gets any lighter.
and then you know I can't really block and stuff. So yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and accept this. Okay. So roar would be pretty bad here because he stuns all my units. What can I do here? Okay, I think I still have the Zed here though. I have to pretend that he doesn't have it. Oh my god, but it's gonna hurt so much. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna attack.
Do not fear death.
Screw it. I think our opponent has roar.
Want to see these moves up close?
I alone decide my fate.
Okay, it's not. Stun an enemy. Stun an enemy and then give all allies +2/+0 this round. Okay. Well, I can actually kill this off myself and then this doesn't happen at all. Is that worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Hecarim, okay. Mark of the Isles? That's really good. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, now I can kill Yasuo. Perfect. That turn could not have gone better.
Clear mind.
Pledge yourself to the shadow.
That turn was actually just perfect.
I am the blade in the darkness.
Now we have Hecarim. Stun an enemy. Okay. Hecarim is not gonna do anything here. It's gonna attack with Zed, but it doesn't matter. I have blockers. So we did not play a shark this game. But it doesn't really honestly matter.
Think I got something. Oh heck!
So then next turn, I can attack with everything. And that's kind of OP, right? Zed makes a shadow, Hecarim makes 2 centaurs. And they all get +1/+1 thanks to the Soul Shepherd. Oh, intimidating roar. Okay, there's the roar. So basically it stuns all my units with 4 or less power. And that's basically everything. So that's unfortunate. Okay, I do not get to attack here.
An apt pupil.
My life for the Order.
Uh-huh. Well, yep, that I don't do anything here. So that's a little unfortunate.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
You pay, I fight.
6-6 says stun the weakest enemy at the start of each round. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, Spartan Student does so much damage. And okay, also Oblivious Islander does Spartan Student, so that does more damage, but I don't think it's necessary.
What's today's lesson?
I think this is fine. Start a round, stun the weakest enemy. Wow, he is going a little ham here. Okay, so this is gonna be the weakest enemy anyways. Oh, but then he can stun it. Ah, right. Okay, so let's see. Hecarim blocks this for sure. And then I guess I should block this. Otherwise, it's too spooky.
Focus. Focus.
This is fine.
Left foot. Left foot.
Okay. Yeah, this is okay.
Scared stiff.
Stand still. All right, so let's see. How much damage do we have here? 3 ephemeral creatures. Okay, so I do need to play this.
Am I flesh or shadow?
Now, if my opponent has another intimidating roar, then it can get a little papega.
True power requires restraint.
Stun 2 enemies. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Well, we can actually deal with that. Stun 2 enemies, right? Okay, so let's recall this. The Z. I don't have to recall now. Okay, so we definitely want to recall this because this is lethal.
Don't look twice.
Oh wait, but our opponent has elusive creature. Oh, that's also kind of awkward, huh? Oh, I see. But then now we have another ephemeral creature. But then we can't attack with Zed. But then Hecarim is still going to trigger. Okay, so let's just play this.
Night falls, shadows gather.
Okay, so attack, attack, attack. There's 2 ephemeral guys coming in. And then that means I can attack with the Soul Shepherd as well.
Do not fear death.
I did not play a shark. Yeah, so this is fine. Oh, I guess this is technically the better order.
Death comes.
Volume warning. I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit. Okay, that was really loud. Right now there's a bug. If Hecarim levels up and you have ephemeral creatures on the board, which we do,
Cannot escape.
the sound goes crazy. So yeah, we have
Your end is my duty.
a lot of shit on the board. He has to literally block everything. Hecarim dies to the Yone though.
I am a true master.
Zed's dead. Now, if he's greedy here, we can debate. We can debate here. Zed shadow shift. So let's shadow shift this guy back to my hand and make a shadow. And guess what the shadow is?
Over here.
The shadow is a 6-3. That's lethal, baby.
Into
Boom.
darkness.
That's right. Shadow Shifter! Very good. Wow, that was really good. Okay, so we're attacking second. We do want a 1-drop for sure. Also, Relic is pretty good with Green Glade. Okay, let's go with these. Shark, nice. Perfect. Shark, okay. We might be sharking our opponent this game.
There's nothing to fear.
Elise. Okay. Spooters are kind of annoying to deal with. Sparring student, okay. Callista as well. Okay. This is pretty aggressive too by our opponent. So if our opponent attacks with both, which you know, obviously it's gonna happen, then we need to kind of kill the Callista, which means the best play here is just play Zed.
Without a sound.
And if our opponent doesn't attack, then we can actually attack Zed back. So this is all fine. Huh?
Do not disappoint me.
So I think we have to kill Elise here. It's too spooky not to. Obvious, Oblivious Islander. That's actually pretty good. That lets me play a few more cards this turn. So we can Oblivious on the Shock. Oh, actually, no. We need to Spark Student first then. Oh, we have 4 mana. Holy shit. We have a lot of mana. 1 second. Alright, then I think Duel is better then.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Duel makes a lot more sense.
We weren't expecting all this.
Okay, so this cannot block. So we will Oblivious Islander on the Shark Chariot.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
Okay. Kill an ally and draw 2. Callista at 2. So Callista is gonna summon back at least. That's kind of annoying. If an ally dies, it's gonna summon 2 Spiralings. Oh my god. What the heck, man? What does my opponent have so much of this? And then at least gets to level up? Man, this is problematic. Callista, I've seen 3 allies die and then freaking level up. Attack bottom of an ally. Yikes, dude. This is a yikes. What do I do here? So I can't attack a shark anymore because it's 4/4.
What's today's lesson?
Guess it's just sparring student then.
Full speed ahead.
This is a little monkey S. Well, Callista Elise deck is pretty good. Should only I be playing the Ethereals on my attacking turn? Usually, yes. Because if you play the Ephemeral units on your opponent's turn, they die, right? So you want to play units that can't attack just yet on your opponent's turn. Usually.
Find them, catch
Oh
them.
my god! 7/7 kill 2 spiders. Oh no! This is spooky. Okay, we need to play the Haunted Relic here. Holy jeez, that is fast. Okay. So our win condition right now is the duel. We need to duel for like an insane amounts of damage. Oh god, every time this guy attacks as a spider. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a yikes. And then Elise is kind of just annoying too.
Oh, you're in for it.
Okay.
So young.
Okay. Another student.
Ready, willing, and learning.
Okay. Monkey S. Shadow Fiend.
Night falls, shadows gather.
Okay. Amaz, are you only playing aggro? I just played control, like literally just now. You damp breadsticks. Oh wait, what is this? Foul face, drain one from this and summon it. Oh, that's not good. That's unfortunate. Shark Chariot. Okay. I wasn't here. It's okay. Well, you put a lull in the end, so you get punished. Kill an ally and then revive it. That's fine. Okay, I think we have to go all out here. Okay. So I can attack with these 5/5s. Because I get a shark back. And then this is 6 damage, this is 4/3. We just have to go face.
Take a swing.
Okay. Okay.
Next time.
Okay. Kind of monkey ass with auto cards. We really need to win soon. Draw. Market the Isles. Okay. Oh no. know about that one.
Fresh meat.
Okay, obviously, opponents attack everything.
Return to us.
Okay, so this blocks here, this blocks here, and we'll have to take all this damage.
Left foot, left foot.
Man overboard.
Okay. So we need to top deck something. Anything is good. That's fine. You can summon spiders. I don't really care.
Nest. Hatch. Feed.
Okay, guys, ready for top deck? Top deck any card. Any card that's not deny. I just don't want to see deny. And go!
Smooth as silk.
Is that a card? It's a duel! Perfect!
The Yordle here's with me.
Perfect card! That's a Pog. Kill an ally, draw 2. Okay. You dare? You killed your own spider at least. Don't be a dumb
They're
dumb.
out there. I'll spot them.
Okay, so now we market the Isles. Our own guy. Ephemeral.
They'll never see us coming.
And then summon 2 sharks. And then buff, 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 buff. Boom! That is lethal, baby! Clap. Aggro always finds a way.